Is there something right now in your life that you really want to strive for? Like, is there something that you really want to do? Or just like in your heart have a calling of just wanting to do something? Like a business, a YouTube channel, or a course that you want to do online, or whatever it is. What is that one thing? And if you can't think of it right now, that's totally fine. I still recommend you to stay because I do have an important message for you by the end of this video. But for those who have thought of this thing, imagine being in a circumstance where you know for a fact that you'll never be able to do it. How does that make you feel? To me, that sort of feels like the times when you're playing toys, you're playing with toys as a kid and your parents come in and just take it away from you. Sort of that feeling. Now, I'm in a position right now where I work two jobs, two very hard labor jobs that I hate doing with all my heart. And on the side, I'm doing my number one priority, the YouTube channel. And the reason why I put quotation marks there is because, yes, YouTube is my priority, but for some reason it's considered on the side because I work these two jobs pretty much every single day of the week. Well, 3 days a week. But still 20 to 30 hours is wasted every week from those jobs. And so, I mean, I guess you can argue and say we need money and therefore we're forced to kind of work because of that. And therefore that's why I'm working and doing this YouTube channel on the side. But the idea that we need money comes from the fear of failing. Because most of us actually associate the amount of money we have with how much of a loser we are. If we have less than $1,000 in our bank account, we're a loser. And if we have above $1 million, then we're just the best person in the world. And so it all stems from the fear of failure. And that's why I actually continue to work my two jobs, because I have this value in my life where it's like, if I don't have above $1,000 in my bank right now, I need to panic. I can't freely walk around and pay for myself or pay for other people because, as a Christian, I have to be a good steward of money. I have to pay for people, bless people. But all in all, if I don't have money, I need to panic and I need to work. No matter what job, I need to work. Now, as I said, I'm in this position of two jobs in this YouTube channel, and the YouTube channel is my priority, I'm saying. I could continue taking this route. And actually, most of us do take this route. This is the safe, the easy pathway that has no risks at all, because realistically, I can succeed with this pathway. I can still work 3 days a week and record these YouTube videos and then eventually let my YouTube channel just grow until I get to a point where I don't even need those two jobs anymore, and now I make my money the way I want to. First of all, this pathway kind of makes my motive to YouTube money, which is already a bad thing. But second of all, I succeed without taking any risks. And the reason why that's bad is because although I succeed and although I achieve an accomplishment that I needed to achieve, the fear of failure will still haunt me. Because I know the root problem to all of this is the fear of failure. The reason why I continue to work these two jobs, even though I know I should focus all my time and effort onto the YouTube channel. It all stems from the fear of failure. And so if I know that that's the problem, why do I avoid the solution by taking the easier path? My solution to getting rid of the fear of failure is to learn to fail. You've heard this many times from other people. This shouldn't be new information at all. But more specifically, I believe the way to get the best way to get rid of the fear of failure is to literally desire failure. Is to literally desire the ability to fail. We have to look at it as something that's fun and not negative. I mean, I don't know if this will make sense to you. Please let me know if you agree or not. But a life where we know everything, a life where we don't have to fail in anything and we don't fail in anything, seems boring. It seems still. I mean, one of the biggest things about human nature that because of human nature makes things satisfying is the ability to continually learn new things. And so that's already erased if we know everything. And that is one of the biggest things that allows human nature to be satisfied. And that makes life more boring. But a life where you continually try new things, and specifically new things, because if we keep getting into the same old comfortable schedule, then that's when life also becomes boring. So failure is associated with trying new things. But a life where we try new things, a life where we continually try to do something that's out of our comfort zone, and then even if we fail in that seems more fun than just not trying at all and not failing. And so therefore, what failure is to me, failure is never trying anything. Failure is literally just giving up, letting the fear control you. That's what failure is to me. And so I can continue working these 2 jobs, and I can succeed on YouTube. But then I'll reach a point where I do succeed in YouTube, and I still won't have the courage to do anything beyond what I know I can do. Because the fear of failure still haunts me. The fear of failure still holds me back from doing something beyond what I just succeeded. And then I stay. I'm still, and my life becomes boring again. In fact, my life will become so boring that I might as well even go back to working a 9-to-5 job because it's something new. So, hopefully by now, you understand that a life of failing and trying new things is much more fun than a life of just standing still and honestly not even trying, giving up. I just don't want to be on my deathbed, reflecting on my life and saying, what if? Regretting things. Regretting the idea of working my 2 jobs instead of focusing on my YouTube channel. What if those 2 jobs were the reason to why my YouTube channel didn't succeed? What if the reason why you couldn't pursue what you wanted to do was because of the job you're currently working? And now, I'm not telling you to just quit right now. Think about it, because of course there's bills to pay, there's families to take care of, and sometimes, yes, we sometimes do need money because of that. But also look at the other side now. Don't just look at that one side and be like, alright, well, I just gotta slave away now. Look at the other side. Do you really believe that slaving away and never taking the risk of pursuing what you really want to do is the right thing? What if taking the risk, quitting the job even though you have to pay bills, and pursuing what you really want to do will get you to a position that's way better than you are right now? I'm sure we've all heard of the statement, what if it works out? And to me, a life where you're slaving away at 2 jobs or 3 jobs or 1 job, and a life where you actually do take the risk and pursue the thing that you want to do, even though there's going to be so many hard trials because of it, that second option seems way more fun to me. It makes life way more interesting. And so that is kind of the message that I wanted to give you, the special message that I talked about in the beginning of the video. failure is success. And in order to make it truly success, we gotta switch our mindset. Make failure something fun rather than something negative. We have to desire the ability to fail. And I'm excited because I'm honestly planning to just work one more month to build enough capital and then quit those 2 jobs and just go full on in this YouTube channel and see what happens with my life from there. And if I fail, I have the luxury to just start over. So I'm just going to start over. But again, also be smart. Look at both sides, not just one. So yeah, thank you for being open. Let me know if you agree with anything or not. This is just me sharing my opinion, my perspective, and also where I'm currently at in life. So the comment section is open. Feel free to say what you need to. Thank you so much, and yeah, see ya.